Welcome everybody to the Frozen Lucas stream again. There we go. I fixed it.
What happened?
You were just frozen in there for a second.
Me?
Hi everybody.
Fake me.
Welcome to the Sandbox Saturday stream. I am Alex Florez, aka Kamisazi, joined here in voice, body, mind, and soul by Lucas is right. How you doing, Lucas?
I'm amazing today. How are you?
I'm doing all right. So I'm very behind. I'm only level 3 right now in the alpha season. I've been busy playing games for testing and not actually playing the alpha itself.
I guess
so
that makes sense.
all right. So latest version does not play for you. I know Panda's done a tutorial on this. We're gonna go over that real quickly. We'll do it right now.
Yeah, she did
Paying
it with me as
attention?
well.
Let's do this. So
Mhm.
there's a super secret folder. It's a hidden folder. So
Make
you
sure
might
you
not
keep it
even
hidden.
know that it's there unless you turn on your hidden folder items.
Mhm.
So we are gonna go to I don't know if I can make this. I can't really zoom without. Can I do this? There we go. That works. I guess you can kind of see that on
Yeah.
the screen. Hopefully you can read this. So I would install the latest version, which is 0.7.2. Download it from the dashboard. Install it. If it's not launching for you, go to your user folder, which should be like your C drive / users / computers. Well, okay, mine is computer because my computer is named computer, but it would be whatever your username is. / app data, and you can only see app data if you have under view here, hidden items needs to be turned on. Okay, you could also type this in. You don't have to show it. You can just type in these bars here, but it's easier if you can see them. Local low, TSB gaming, and then you want to delete the whole the Sandbox folder.
Oh, the whole folder?
The whole folder.
I just deleted cache.
Well, sometimes that does it,
Okay.
and I've had people say that they tried that and it still did not work.
Okay. Good to know.
So one second, you're getting all a little snowy here. I'm gonna fix that. There we go. Now you're not getting holes. No more Swiss cheese, Lucas.
I was teleporting. Fun fact, I can do that.
All right. So you want to delete the Sandbox folder. Then do not reinstall the Sandbox. Just
Don't do it.
launch the Sandbox, because this isn't the installation folder. This is a caching folder. So you want to delete this folder and then just relaunch the game client. And in 100% of the cases where I have told somebody to try this, it has worked. And this is like 6 different people that I've suggested this, and it's worked. So I have a feeling that's the solution. Sometimes
solid advice.
sometimes they've reinstalled. They deleted this folder and then they reran the installer and it still didn't work. So I don't know if maybe there's like one file in the installer that's like causing like a hiccup or something. But when you launch the Sandbox and this folder's not here, it recreates the folder and downloads everything it needs from the server. And it seems to do the trick. If you're on a Mac, it's more complicated. I would suggest reaching out to Codazine if you can get a hold of him. That he had to use a installation scrubber,
Oh,
which
wow, really?
like searched for every instance of the Sandbox on his computer and like deleted them all. So it's a little more complicated on Mac. I haven't tried this out on Mac, so I don't know the whole process there. But this caching folder is like more hidden on
it's
Mac.
a sneaky little bugger.
Yeah, it's a little more difficult on Mac, but people have gotten it to work also. So again, I'm gonna paste this folder, and I'm gonna change that to your username. Okay, so you wanna put that in your browser bar here, and it'll bring you to this folder. Make sure that you have hidden items turned on, and you want to just delete the Sandbox folder. So the Sandbox folder is the caching for the game client, and the Sandbox Maker is the caching for the game maker. Should be pretty straightforward. If you're having trouble launching either of those, my recommendation is just to delete whichever one you're having an issue with, and then just try relaunching. You don't need to reinstall. And that should hopefully do the trick. If it doesn't work, I'm sorry. that's all I got. When people ask me, that's what I tell them, and it works for them. If it doesn't work for you, you can always use the report bug tool from our dashboard. So you go to the Sandbox website, go to the play page, and then help us improve the Sandbox experience, report bug. And then you can follow through the steps to report it. All right, so good news. Good news. I can see my scores now. As an admin, I don't show up on the leaderboard for other people. Like if I go to the the leaderboard tab, see, it doesn't even give me a number here. 86. I'm way behind on ethos points. If I like was to do all the quests, I think I'd probably actually have more ethos points because I've been playing experiences that haven't released yet for testing. But regardless, I wouldn't show up on the leaderboard. I can't. But I can now see my scores. So I can see that in Quest of Triloga, I have 10 minutes, 32 seconds. I feel that's pretty good. We don't have the world record thing there, but I feel that's pretty good. There's one quest where I was able to gather everything. Yakasa's Lost Tower. I gathered all the stuff before accepting the quest because I could. And it's not cheating. It's not cheating. It's just being smart. It's just being smart. So I got 0.03 seconds on that. That's a pretty good time. That's a pretty good time.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
You're a shiesty little trickster. I like it.
Hollow Hill says I might have the record for the highest time in there. 153 minutes. What? Did you like walk away and eat lunch, or was it that difficult?
She was enjoying the sights.
It is a very pretty game. We're not friends. What? I'm sorry.
Who's not friends? I don't know what happened.
We're not. Hollow Hill means we're not friends with the level. I thought she meant with me, and I'm like, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Like, it was just a little light roasting. All right. So I need to catch up here. We're just gonna play some games today. Usually Saturdays we reserve for like tutorials, but we can answer some questions anytime you have a question. If it's something that Lucas can't answer for you in the chat, you can just say it out loud and I'll try to answer it the best I can. But I need to catch up here. So where's some stuff that I haven't beaten yet. So I haven't even been to WMG Land or Atari or The Walking Dead. Man, I am super way behind. There's a bunch of these that I've seen screenshots of them as they've been in development for a long time, but never played them. Let's jump over to Warner Music Group. Make sure to pick up your Warner Music Pass if you can.
Got mine.
Really cool rewards with that. I don't know how many are left. Let's see. Let's see how many are left. There should be a giveaway for the most minutes played. I would probably win that. Even though there's a bunch of these that I haven't played yet, the amount of time I've spent in the ones I have played is it's my job. So
I was just about to say, it is kind of like what you do.
It is what I do. Where's Warner? Was it not?
No, it's very top.
Oh, I thought it'd be an alphabetical. Oh, because they're probably featured, right?
Yeah. Very top.
I was thinking it would be
down, second from the left.
There it is. I thought it was alphabetical. All right, so there's still a lot of passes left. There's still 2,358 passes left. This is a really cool we talked about this briefly. There's some really cool rewards associated with this. Not just like there are NFT giveaways, events, other cool things going on with that, special early access to stuff. The one that I'm really excited about is that by holding one of these passes, you can put whatever song you want onto the Spotify playlist that they're putting together, that I'm sure a lot of people are going to be listening to, and you can promote your own music. For me, I'm going to promote my favorite band. So yeah, you can just, participate in that, and I think that's worth the price of entry for me, just that alone.
So what are they? I guess I should probably ask in the Warner Music Group Discord, but in case you have any ideas,
mm-hmm.
Do you know of any limitations or any restrictions they're putting on that Spotify music playlist? Or is it just anything that's available on Spotify?
I think it's anything that's available on Spotify. Because they said you can even promote your own music, and you can put your own music on Spotify. So I suppose if you put an artist that you liked on there and they were like, oh, I don't want to be on that playlist, I don't want thousands of people listening to my song, then maybe you'd want to take it off. That doesn't sound very likely to me, though. So we got kind of like a Hollywood Walk of Fame thing here. That's kind of cool. We got to find Voxelite. We got a Metaverse guide here. We need to find 6 points of interest. All right. Let's go and get them. He didn't give us any hints, but we'll see the markers. Got some low riders bouncing around here. We got the music store. Oh, I like the way they use the glass here as like a display counter. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, same.
All these guitars.
Back to the waste management. I'm not waste management.
What?
Warner Music. There's another company out there. It's WMG. It's waste management. Or no, WMG. It's WM something. It's waste management something.
Group.
It's like I don't know. Let's ignore that last part. Rewind. Back to Warner Music. There's a lot of items in their collection that are incredibly cheap and look incredibly functional as well. I picked up the concert stage. It was only $5.25 sand, and it's gigantic.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Beautiful. And Sueco's journal was only $3.15, and there was 1,000 of them. They all sold out. The vinyl dance floor.
Oh, wow.
I really wish I would have picked up one of the vinyl dance floors. It's only $3.15. There's so much in here that's incredibly affordable and will be really functional as well. So I don't know. I just wanted to point that out to some of the builders out there.
Yeah, and there is a known bug. It's been reported, should be getting worked on. If you bought the Sueco glasses, which I can't show you here because it's a social hub, you might have noticed that the glasses are kind of inside your face. There's a bug where some equipment, and it's kind of unpredictable. I haven't been able to figure out exactly what the cause is yet. It's happening to some equipment and not to other equipment. The way you design it in VoxEdit, it's not quite lining up right in the game client. And that's new because it's happening to older assets that didn't have it before. So the pirate set that I made, the chest piece for that, it's a jacket, or the vest part of a jacket. Ooh, can I? Oh, I wanted to sneak behind the curtains here. Maybe push into the closet. So I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit so I can hear myself. The Admiral's jacket has a belt going across the front, and now the belt is not lined up correctly, and it has been for a year and a half now. So this was a new issue in 0.7. So we just need to figure out what's causing that, fix it up, and everything should be back to normal. So if you bought the glasses, don't worry. They do look correct in the actual file, which means that once that bug is corrected, it should look fine in the game too.
Got it, coach.
The voxelite in this is really spread out. I've only found 3. Oh, there's only 10 voxelite. That's why. I'm used to voxelite being all over the place. Do you know where my waiter is? He keeps dancing instead of doing his job.
Yeah, he's a real jerk. I feel like he was sneaking from the customer's stash.
Well, you know, you can dance if you wanna.
Ooh, can you leave your friends behind?
But if you don't do your job,
Where are we going with this?
I was trying to make it work with the song, and it's not working. You still got to do your job, though.
Yeah.
Just dance while you do it.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. That'll actually probably get you a promotion.
It'll get you better tips, that's for sure. I don't know what the waiter looks like.
Black and white attire. I think he's doing a jig. Center dance floor.
Down on the lighted floor.
Very center.
Well, not this guy, right?
No.
Because that's a player.
Yeah. It's like on top of the speakers with the curtains. On top of the colored changing dance floor, there's the stage.
Oh, that's where I was.
Yes.
And I jumped down.
Yes.
On a record.
Mm-hmm.
Says Huddle Hill. Sparky Snickle says, my friends all dance, so no one gets left behind.
Nice. That's an optimal situation right there.
On a record?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there. Okay. He's going to spill that beer.
He doesn't spill a drop, which is just incredibly impressive. I mean, I really don't know how he's doing that.
It's the magic of the metaverse.
It really is. That is upside down. And still not spilling a drop.
Yeah. Speaking of upside down.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't notice. This whole place is upside down.
Is it?
Look, there's trees on the ceiling.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
steps. That curtain's hanging upside down.
What?
Can you get in there? Is that a place you can get into? I don't think so.
I feel like that's a great question that needs to be answered.
No, it's got collision.
Figure it out, Alex.
So the way you can test this stuff is use your camera, and if your camera doesn't go through it, then it's got collision on it.
I never thought of that. Good call.
Yeah, that's how I sometimes find out. Like if a jump looks really hard, you can still use that trick to see if there's actually something there or not, and save yourself the trouble.
You're a thinker.
You gotta be when you play this game all day, every day.
You're a thinker.
There's a person. There's a person.
Who? Where?
Suspended from balloons on the ceiling.
What?
I guess they're okay up there.
I mean, they look like they're having fun. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know if we should be scared for them or call an adult. I'm not sure.
Who's this guy? The Star Agent. Have you seen Oliver Cronin? Their studio time is almost up. He must be hiding in the crowd. Please find him. He wears a shirt, sunglasses, and black pants. He likes to melt in with the crowd to find inspiration. Shirt, sunglasses, and black pants. That could be a lot of people.
Mm.
Do we have to go up to every person with sunglasses and black pants? Wait. No. Well, he's got a shirt, sunglasses, and black pants, but this is apparently not him. Oh, this person's taller.
Taller than... Oh.
Than literally everybody else.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, there's Voxelite up there. How do I get there?
I feel like there's some Voxelite in this that is not meant to be gotten, received, found.
Got it.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one's gettable.
Celebrity questions.
There was a few, and I think there was one or two in here where I was just like, I spent like 10, 15 minutes trying to get it. And I was like, I'm done. I'm out of here.
All right, we're gonna go get that one. We're gonna go get that one now.
You'll get it instantly, just like you did in the Coyote Jump room.
Do we have a schedule for the streams? Yes, if you go to, so I see you're on YouTube, Ram, but on twitch.tv, if you go to the Sandbox Games page, there is a schedule there where you can see the times. I believe it breaks it down to your local time zone.
It does. It does. It was very confusing for me when I was putting it together because it kept automatically converting things. So I'd type in something and I'd look away and I'd look back and it was just done and it was different. And I was like, what is happening right now? And the stream schedule that I was given was not in my local time. So I was having to continually do this conversion. That's why in the description it says UTC time in writing, not in like the actual timetable, so that if I got it wrong, there'd still be a section in there that was right.
Right. Everybody's telling me to go to the club to find the find this person. And they're by the stairs.
So a question for you, Alex. When is minting expected to be open for all?
After the Polygon launch, which is supposed to happen this year. I don't have an exact date on this guy. So I don't have a specific date on that. Not one that I can share. Panda woke up and chose chaos today. That's Panda in the chat going, never. Don't say that.
People just like to watch the world burn.
Wake up and smell the ether burning.
Mm.
They know I'm joking. I hope. Okay, Panda. Yeah, so it's planned for this year. I don't have a more specific time that I can share on that, but we are working towards it. The contract on Polygon, I think, is pretty much done. I'm not sure if there's anything else that needs to get adjusted with that, but we do need to make a lot of changes to the user interface, because right now, you know, if you've been watching the stream a while, you may have seen me mint a few times, and it may seem kind of straightforward to you, but for new users and new artists who are going to be wanting to mint on this platform, there's a lot that has to get explained each time you introduce a new person to it, and it's that there need to be updates to it before it's ready for prime time. Mason Dane says, wow, I just saw an interview with a legendary artist who loves my music. Guess who it is? How?
Who?
It's Kanye. No? Okay. All right.
T-Pain.
It is T-Pain? Oh, there you go. It is T-Pain.
I mean, why wouldn't it be T-Pain?
I don't know.
Yeah. He actually has the voice of an angel.
Look at this giant hat.
I was very surprised. I saw an interview with T-Pain once, and I believe it was T-Pain, and he actually has an incredible singing voice that he does not use very often in his artistry.
He just, you know.
He just screams a lot.
He's got to do that crazy auto-tune stuff.
Yeah. But he's actually got like an incredible voice aside from that, which was really impressed by.
Well, that's the thing with that auto-tune technique, is it doesn't just make your singing perfect. Like, that's not the point.
But I need a magic pill to sing, Alex. Help me out here.
All right. Emma Dilemma says, which character did I play in the video Vulnerability? Based on the orange hair, I'm going to say Napoleon Dynamite.
Please and thank you.
I got it.
That's amazing.
I don't actually know the answers to any of these questions.
I picked Napoleon Dynamite on that because John Heder is an incredible human being, and I was hoping he was the answer.
Yeah.
And he was.
Napoleon Dynamite was definitely a formative experience in my teen years.
It's crazy because I know so many people that have such differing views on just cinema and movies and television and comedians and music, and they all seem to love that film.
I've met people who don't like it.
I have too. They're called monsters.
It's not for everyone. I think it's a unique own brand of
it really is.
Of humor. Yeah, and if it's not for you, it's just not for you. Is this which avatar is this? Is this
Oh, that's one of the Lady Pixie. That's the gold robot, I think, or something robot.
Interesting. I thought like this was part of like the scenery, and then I saw the username above, and I was like, oh, okay, that's just a person sitting there.
Yeah, the Lady Pixie avatars are pretty rad. The entire set.
Looking for my buddy Strange Fruit Melon.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I think he was down on that dance floor that you were just on.
Oh, everything's down in the club. I keep on trying to explore other areas, and then I find a quest, and it's like, oh, go to the club.
Hey, have you gone to the club yet? Would you like to go to the club? Like, son of a bee sting.
Is it one of Stickman toys? Interesting. Here you are. Hey, psst. You know, I have a question for you. What kind of music are we known for? Oh, I'd say either lo-fi or hip-hop. I'm not very familiar with a lot of these musical artists. Yet, at least. We'll say lo-fi. Hey! All right. Sometimes you can just guess a cover by its book. Wait. A book by its cover.
I'm gonna go with you.
I don't know. They just like the kind of kawaii, fruity aesthetic. I was like, yeah, lo-fi seems to fit. Yeah.
Okay.
Kevin Gates says, "What digital good did I recently launch during my tour?" Okay, I know it's not a Sandbox avatar because I would have seen them. I'd say a music NFT makes the most sense. Nope. Okay. POIs. There we go. I was thinking those were the two most likely options there. This is the portal to the Sueco experience. I have played that one. Let's see. Wait. Are we gonna be in a rap battle? That's what it looks like. We're setting up for a rap battle. Ready for a rap battle? Why are we standing on these?
So that you can look down on everyone, obviously. Because Lil Killa doesn't mess around.
What? Why is Icy the Ice front flipping off their house in celebration? What happened?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Maybe they're just having a great day.
Maybe.
Yeah. Congrats on the great day.
Okay. Do we have to go with the flow here? This is probably not going to line up.
Just
I hope the alpha season is open. My clock, no, it's not even the same rhythm. It doesn't work. My clock doesn't like dirty assets. Run to the point of interest and grab the Voxelite box. That's the mindset of the Sandbox. So then I guess I have to come up with a reply.
I think so. I mean, you can't let him win. You'll lose so much street cred if you do.
Alex always catches my comments in odd places. I do. Well, yeah, so because I'm looking at the game screen and then I'll like look back at the chat and then there's always something weird going on. Which makes me think there's always something weird going on. Eerie. MTL. I don't know that the Wizzy hat got sent out yet. Jazzwolf says I can pick any. All right. Can't take the wallet. I can't take the hub. I would have tried to talk. I guess I got no dub.
It seems legit to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Litkiller says, I'm rapping about the NFT and I'm gonna rock your assets. Loud, cool, tasty like a pixel, turning your brain into fresh cooked schnitzel.
My old German Shepherd's name was Schnitzel.
My grandmother had 2 dogs. They were Heidi and it wasn't Schnitzel, it was Mitzel or something like that.
Okay. The path less taken.
I think that's what it was.
Yeah, he was a good boy.
I think I was like, and they got new dogs when I was like, because the old ones, you know, they were old and old dog things happened to them.
Yeah, they crossed the Rainbow Bridge and they lived forever somewhere else.
They got new dogs when I was like 9, 10, something like that. And they were twins. I mean, well, you know, they came from the same litter.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asked, what's a good name for twins? And I was like, Luke and Leia.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. So her dogs for the next, I don't know, 10 plus years after that were Luke and Leia.
I'm digging it.
Yeah. All right.
I was actually named after Luke from Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
And I was not conceived, I was born in a Superman movie. Yeah.
Okay, either way, that's weird. I suppose it's better that you were born in a Superman
Or
movie
not
than
conceived. Yeah. I don't know how I was conceived, thank God. No, my mom went into labor in the middle of a Superman movie. It was like a triple feature, and it was halfway through the second one.
And she's like, I'm not going to the hospital. I want to know how this movie ends.
Exactly. I mean, it's a great film. Christopher Reeves is a legend, so she stayed, and I respect that.
All right. I'm digging these. I don't want to do the 4 bars. I want to do the 2 double bars. I'll go with that. I can't stand the hate. I can't stand your block. I can't even laugh because you got the flow of Voxelite rock.
Okay.
These are pretty corny, but they're fun. Lakilla says, don't talk to me. I'm just rapping for fun, and I'll move your avatar closer to the sun. Thank you, I think.
These ones are long. Wants to help you get a tan.
I could use it. I could use the assistance.
A little more vitamin D.
Yeah. I spend most of my day in a room with blackout curtains on, so. All right. What more could you want? A wallet full of sand. All you got to do is bring your superstar game. But when I looked for you in the metaverse, ain't nobody here that knows your name. Ooh, burn.
Wow, that's just rude.
Wizzy benefits. So there's already one. If you're a Wizzy holder, you will be getting free sand just from having a Wizzy and playing up to level 5, bringing your character level up to 5 in the season. If you look at the, oops, that's wrong. Where'd my browser go? There it is. If you go to the play rewards, the NFT collector badge, that is something that you're eligible for as a Wizzy holder. And you can get, I believe it's up to 60 sand. Is that how this math works out? Yeah, 60 sand just for holding a Wizzy. Any Wizzy item. It's under the collections here. So that was just that was a small bit of utility that I was able to sneak into the season here. So owning any of these makes you eligible for that sand. There's more stuff on the way, but it's a work in progress. And you can only win a different hat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go.
You can only win a different hat. You can't win the same hat more than once, unless there's an accident. Which today we're giving away a green hat that was accidentally given away twice to the same person. Just a little miscommunication between the streamers. And that person, when they, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. When they noticed they had two hats, was like, hey, I want to give this back, which was super nice of them.
I can't believe they won twice.
Is that I believe the name is Hooner, Hooner, something like that. And they it was super nice of them to just be like, hey, I wanna put this back in.
Yeah, you don't see things like that very often.
What's in here? Is there anything in here?
Yeah, it was Hooner420.
There you go.
Over on Twitch. Thank you for being a stand-up human being.
What's going on here?
Where?
Oh no! He just looked a little crooked. I don't know what was up with that.
He looked off. There was something wrong about that avatar. Just not quite right.
Yeah. Woo. Oh, there's a downstairs. Oh yeah, this is the same house that they use in the heroes areas. Just metaversified. Oh, there's something up there that I didn't do. Bad posture, too much gaming. Relatable. And you get one of those neck braces you attach to the ceiling that stretches you up.
I've seen those. Those terrify me. Like one of my buddies was.
Oh, go ahead. What were you saying?
One of my buddies has a chiropractor where he sent me a video of like what the chiropractor was doing to him, and it just looked like he was abusing him. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. He was in this like horror contraption where they actually strapped him down, and then they like actually did like a crank where he had a device around the base of his neck where it like started pulling up like one of those old stretching racks. And the chiropractor gets him all set up, and then he walks over and he's just like, ah! It looked like he was trying to snap his neck. And it was just, no, thank you. Nothing about that was medicinal in my mind.
So every Metasander asks, can we use custom-made avatars in Sandbox? Because I saw yesterday a player with every color block possible on his face. So I want to run the math. So you can do up to 255 or 256. I don't remember if it takes off the last one or not. Colors in a single VoxEdit thing. But let's just say 32 by 32 by 32. You wouldn't even see all of them. Okay, so really, it's that many? 32 times 32. Yeah. That doesn't, when you think about a meter-sized block, it doesn't feel like there's 32,000 voxels inside of it. But I guess that's true. That number seems really big to me. But you would only see the surface though. So 32 times 6 is 6,000. Is how much you'd see on each surface of the head. But anyway, what you probably saw was probably a high level avatar from like
Gods of Rock or
I'm thinking either Gods of Rock.
Some of the most diverse ones that I've seen,
Demigods of Rock,
as far as like
crazy,
just the crazy looks, like ones where I saw the avatar and I just had to like stop myself and be, what is that from? where they were from? They were usually from Gods of Rock.
Yeah. And the Steve Aoki ones can get pretty intense too.
Yeah.
Where is that? Oh, there it is. So some of these, like, you got like some crazy rainbow color stuff going on. So as far as the platform for users making custom avatars, I don't have any ETA on that. But there are a lot of crazy options out there. Where is Stig from? New Orleans. Hey. That guess was based purely on it being the zaniest option. You know, it's a New Orleans is a very like kind of colorful and wild place. Not that like New York City isn't, but that was just the one that I tried to go with.
They're
Are we
different.
supposed to get over here?
Mm-hmm.
There's no ladder over here.
Are you trying to break the Alpha Hub?
Whoop. Ah, no. Well, it broke me. I fell. All right. I think we got all the stuff over there. Unless we get sent back for something. Definitely not a speed run on this one. That's a cool... I like this this awning here. It's very pretty. All right, who's this? This is a Blues Brother? Oh, the Star Agent. Hey you, I need someone to keep the music fans walking around up to date. Can you let them know which bands will be having their experience soon? Sure. Is he not going to tell me what they are? Hey, do you know which band used to sing about a wall like the one we're looking at right now? Be Pink Floyd. Just another brick in the wall. Oh, there's another Voxelite. So I already found enough Voxelite for the quest. Where's the...
Why I was saying there was... I don't remember where the one was that I couldn't get. I think it was back in... like back by the start in one of the stores.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it was. If you head back to the beginning and then head all the way to the left, if you're facing where you start, so the opposite direction of where you're at right now.
We'll try that when I get
our way
there.
back there. Yeah.
Hey, do you know which band's experience is going to take place here? I can't really see enough.
Cardi
B. Maybe. Is it talking about the robot behind us? I would say Kraftwerk. Hey, there we go.
I was way off.
Oh, maybe. Oh, no, I think it has to do with this here, right? That's like part of their logo or something. Kraftwerk is like, if I remember correctly, they're like OG techno or industrial music. Crown. Okay. It helps to be actually looking in the direction of the thing before I go to talk to them. I forgot the name of the artist who will have an experience here. Do you remember? Notorious B.I.G., of course. Known for that crown painting. Photo? I think there's a lot of artwork based on that image. This looks like Cody, like in real life.
Yeah, kind of.
All right, Stairway to Heaven, maybe? Hey, Led Zeppelin. All right. There's a Voxelite on the tree up here. All right, so which we're back at the starting area. Which you thought it was in one of the stores, one of the shops?
Yeah. You're going. It's
There's
on the base downstairs. It's on the floor 1.
There's a music store on one side, and the other side is something else.
I think it's the side
fashion.
opposite of the music store.
It's like clothing.
I think it was a clothing store. I think.
All the dressing rooms.
I believe so.
All right. I may have already found Voxelite in here.
You might have already found the Voxelite I'm talking about.
Ooh. Oh no. It crashed. That's the first time I've had the game client crash on me.
There
actually.
It is. That one right there above the door. Right when you crashed, you were right next to it. The game knew you were coming for it, so it was
like, no, he's gonna tell everybody how to do it.
Wow, that's the metaverse protecting itself right there. It is becoming sentient.
Man, was that all of? I think that was all the quests for that. Let's take a look here. Let's go to the play tab and WMG. Yeah, I beat everything in there, but I want to find that. I want to get that Voxelite.
A question from Dancing Sweater over on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
If a sandbox market artist needs to burn an asset, do they need to collect all of the quote unquote botched assets sold in order to mine an upgraded version of the first version?
Yeah, so if you want to like erase the existence of an asset, you need to be in possession of all of them.
Really?
Or you could convince the people who have them to burn them. So what I would actually recommend doing instead of just destroying the old one is offering to send people the new one when they send you the old one. Or you can just airdrop the new one to the people holding the old one and be like, hey, here's the updated version. In the future, we might introduce some sort of upgrade platform. We probably won't. There's a bunch of reasons why we haven't done that. The main thing is, sometimes people buy exactly what they want. And you don't want to change the thing that they own. That should always be something that they can choose. We don't want to make it so that way artists can force people to have something different. So like that's something I'm trying to remember how it works on OpenSea. You can make NFTs that are not frozen. The metadata is not frozen. You can update them. And I think as long as you are in possession of at least one of them as the original artist, you can still change it. And it would change for the people owning the other copies, if I remember correctly. We don't want to do something like that because somebody's building a game with that asset. And then the original artist goes and changes something about that asset and can break the game that the person made. So that's not the goal. But what we could offer is some sort of exchange platform where you have made the new NFT and you say, hey, send me the old one, I'll give you the new one, or just airdrop it to them. My brain lost the words.
It's okay. Happens to the best of us.
So Ice Pilot's up there, of course, just showing off. I got it, although I wasn't standing up there. I can get can I jump off the plant?
Oh, there you go. You got it already. Yeah, 30 seconds.
Let's see if I jump on this person's head.
Nope, I'm out of here. Done. This is my last stream. Never doing this again. Taking my ball and I'm going home.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Ice Pilot actually got up there though. Like I collected the Voxelite by touching the side of it. Oh, okay. You just have to kind of jump at the right time. So, it's not intuitive that you can stand on top of plants, right?
It should be. I've been doing this for long enough. I'm just so bad at it.
So you gotta just you gotta jump at the right moment, and you'll be high enough that you kind of do the stair step up the side of the block. Oops, I keep on slipping off the edge of the plant. There you go, like that. Alex, come to the big vinyl wheel. You mean the Ferris wheel? Jazz Wolf is summoning me.
Vinyl dance floor?
Well, there's a Ferris wheel that's Jazz Wolf says yep. There's a vinyl Ferris wheel.
Oh. I guess I didn't notice that was a record.
Is there a bridge? Or do I have to climb up on something to get there?
Hopes and dreams.
Well, I can get here. Is Jazz Wolf challenging me to get onto that side where the Ferris wheel is? Because there's not an actual bridge? Or is there an actual
Jazz
bridge?
Wolf. What say thee?
I feel like it should be possible. It looks like it's possible.
It does.
I haven't explored this side much to know how to do it. And these don't have collision. You can get up here. Okay, I see Jazz Wolf up there. All right, well, let's figure it out. Let's okay, we can't jump on the fountain. Is there a ladder? I'm gonna feel silly if there's just a way to climb up.
It's just a nice little ladder in the water.
Well, there's a ladder to get out of the water. All right, we'll figure this out. We can do it. I believe in us. While we're figuring this out, I
believe
think
in you.
It might be time to do a giveaway.
Oh. Let's see if I can find that form.
All right.
Got it. I don't know if I want to send it out right now. People are really asking for it. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm going to send it. Boop. Sent. Now I'm going to drop it over on Twitter.
Oh, I fell. No longer accepting.
Dang
It's
it.
closed. I open it up as soon as I make it. That's like part of my process of making it. Because nobody has the link yet.
It works now. Just give it a second.
Just hit refresh. Ooh, that wasn't it. Did anybody find PandaPops? Is PandaPops in here?
I believe that somebody did. I believe Quad Duckhead found her.
Oh, okay. I'm looking for surfaces that I can get a longer jump from. Or, oh, maybe... Can you jump on these? Oh, well, it is solid.
I thought you were gonna hang out down there for a while.
I was waiting for the respawn. I was like, all right, so I can get here, but I don't see a way up. Oh. Maybe if I can jump on the tree roots here. Oh, I got. Oh no! I almost had it. These are my ambassador shoes.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome.
As an admin, I have access to the ambassador skin, which is the whole Tron kind of glowing body. But I like my orange shirt, and I like my ripped jeans, and I like my face looking kind of like my own. Kind of like my own. It's not exactly. It's funny actually, because I've added my normal face as one that I could play as, and it feels weird to me because I've gotten so used to, even though the other one I modeled to look like me, and this one somebody else made. I've gotten so used to playing as this face, I now identify with it.
Hey, you know what? I can feel that.
I really slid off. All right, Jazz Wolf, am I like going the right way? Do I have the right idea? And I just need to get good? Or am I like not even going in the right direction. Oh, what's with these steps? Oh, dancing sweater. This doesn't help me much though. There's nothing back here. Jazz is not trolling. Oh, well, maybe by saying yep, Jazz is trolling. But Jazz, I saw Jazz over there. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. I just jumped off the back.
So this form is for 3 different giveaways. It is for a Wizzy the purple hat, an Alpha Pass, and a Wizzy the green hat. So you only have to fill the form out once. One form entry equals 3 entries. I'm just going to go from the same form because I'm not doing this 3 times.
Yeah. And you have the previous winners list, right? So you can double check.
Right. Hold up.
I think it says Wizzy the blue giveaways, but it's got the different tabs for the different hats.
Yeah. I still update that daily, or daily whenever we have a show. But I don't always check against the previous winners, so that I will make sure to start doing again.
Since we're doing it specifically for the green one, we want to make sure that this is somebody who's not won a green hat before.
Yep. And we will actually do the green hat giveaway first. Green hat, purple hat, Alpha Pass.
Why? Okay.
Ice Pilot just jumping into the great nothing.
Panda's being quite rude.
How? What'd they do?
They're like, I made it. Alex, get good.
Oh.
You know what? You know what? I've shown you jumps that you didn't know that you could do before.
It's true. I've seen it.
There you go. I did it.
People are asking if they can win an Alpha Pass and a Wizzy hat on this giveaway, and the answer is no.
We're doing all 3 is different roles.
Once somebody wins something, they get taken out of the drawing for the future ones.
Everybody's got one chance today.
But that being said, if you win an Alpha Pass today, you can win a purple hat tomorrow.
Right.
Hey, how did you get over there? I never actually saw you do it.
It was the way I was trying. Going from the Pink Floyd section over to where Dancing Sweater is on that floating platform. And then I jumped onto the roots of this tree. But you got to be very careful with it because it's very easy to slide off those roots. So you can't really hesitate, but you also can't do it wrong.
You can't do it wrong. Yeah, because if you do it wrong, you're not doing it right and you're falling.
Right. Exactly.
Doom.
So now we're trying to figure out how Jazzwolf got up there.
Witchcraft.
Probably. You can't get in these, so. Can you still jump up these the way you used to?
Yes.
I'm not sure. I don't think the new you can't slide up them the way we used to. Oh, there we go. There's that. Fell. Okay, I'm up on the balconies. Oh, nah, I slid down on whatever these things are. Come on. There we go. I get the first jump and then I fail on the second jump.
I wouldn't so much call it failing.
And then I fall on the second jump. Ah! It like bumped me down. There's like an invisible collision there.
Boom.
Come on. At this rate, we're never going to get all the ethos points for the season.
Nope. You're going to finish with 7.
Hey, okay, we got up here. Ah, no! I was right there on the gondola. But I undershot the jump.
Jazz Wolf's just taunting you now.
Yeah. I know how to do it though. There we go. That wasn't too bad. There we go. I'm gonna rest here, take a break. Jazzwell says that is not how I got up on there, Alex. Well, my way was better. I got up by the tree hack. I was trying the trees and it wasn't working for me. On this tree?
Which tree, Jazz?
Oh, this is way easier. the little nubs on these trees. There we go. I didn't think that worked on these. Or, I mean, I didn't think the trees worked in 0.7 because of the new sliding.
I think it has to, or I think it has to have something backing up against it. Like how there's a wall right next to the tree.
Yeah, you're kind of shoving into it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so that's much simpler than what I did, which is why my way was better.
Wow.
Are we doing that? Are we gonna do transcendental meditation now?
Boop. Okay.
Boop, boop. Oh, you weren't there for that. That was on Panda and Joe's stream. I was talking about the flying yogis of transcendental meditation.
Oh wow.
They sit cross-legged and then they hop on their knees and they look like goofy little bunnies, just hopping across the floor on their knees while they're cross-legged.
I mean, how else?
It looks super painful. I've never been able to bend my legs that way anyway. All right. Let's go somewhere else. Where are we going?
I'm going to close this form here in a second, too.
All right. Sounds good. Atari. I wanted to try Atari out.
How do you use the walk emote? A question from YouTube. How do you use the walk emote?
There's a walk emote?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
like how do you toggle walk? So if you push Z, it'll change your speed from walk
sprint
to
emote.
jog to run.
Oh, they're not emotes. They're your movement speed. So you press the Z key and it cycles you through. So you start on run. You press the Z key, you'll be on sprint. You press the Z key again, you'll be on walk. And then it goes walk, run, sprint, walk, run, sprint, walk, run, sprint every single time you press Z. So it's not an emote. It's or Z. Emotes. Is that not how you say emote? You say emote? Emotes?
Who knows?
Emotes. I don't know.
I've
always said emote, like
grammar.
Emotive.
Emotional.
Yeah. Emoticons, you remember that?
Mr. Dangerous is about to get put in timeout.
Uh-oh. Is he in the danger zone? Boomers. For saying emote? That's what the word is. Is there a new like Generation Alpha way to say emote that I don't know about?
I have no idea. Oh, are you in the Atari land right now?
I am in the Atari land.
I haven't gone to this one yet. I was actually saving it for today, so I'm excited to see this. as I've stated on the stream a number of times, a huge Atari fan.
Mhm.
I grew up on Atari. That was when everybody else was getting Nintendos and Segas. We couldn't afford that, and so my dad went to the local pawn shop, and he got us an Atari with all of the games that had come out until that point, and I adored it. And I had tons of positive memories from my childhood of just wearing away the keyboard, the joysticks for that. It was just, yeah, a lot of fun.
Everybody else was getting Nintendos and Segas. I was getting an LCD Pocket Connect 4.
Like, where you drop the coins in the top, Connect 4?
Yeah, but it was it was an LCD game, liquid crystal display.
I remember those. I had one.
It was
for,
yellow.
I think it was Zelda.
Ooh.
It was impossibly hard to play.
There was a Zelda one?
Yeah.
Was it like a Game & Watch kind of thing?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was more the kind of thing that I wanted. So I remember a friend of mine had a game where you played as a submarine, and you had to avoid the enemy torpedoes and launch your own torpedoes. And that game was intense. I loved that game. And it was an LCD, handheld. And I mean, Connect 4 was fun, but it's Connect 4. It's like a board game basically. So they call them board games because they're boring.
Oh no.
Anyway, that was I had that. Eventually I did get a handheld Tetris, and I played the heck out of that.
Oh yeah.
My crowning achievement is that I think I cleared 350 frames or lines, 350 lines. Or I had gotten to level 300 or something. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was like 2 hours. It was a 2-hour long game, basically, that I had played. That's all I remember, was that it was almost 2 hours long.
No matter where you started.
Right. Yeah. Because after you get past level 9, it just keeps getting faster and faster and faster. So, I still have the handheld, but the battery had to be changed, so it reset the score. But I do remember that I had been playing it for so long. And what's funny is when you play Tetris for that long, it speeds your brain up, and then everything else around you feels slow.
So sluggish.
Yeah, it's the same sensation when you're on a treadmill and you step off and you're just whoa.
The most pronounced one that I can think of is when you're on a trampoline and then you get off and you try to jump and you just feel weird.
The escape room artist said, "Thanks, Alex. That just ruined my Game Maker designs." Oh no. Oh, is it because of what I said about board games? That was a joke. I didn't mean that seriously. I do like board games. I don't like Monopoly.
Nobody does.
My wife keeps on if my wife and I will play Rummy sometimes, and or Uno or something, and I'll be crushing her. Usually she does fine against me, but this one particular night, I just was unbeatable. I don't know what was up, but for whatever reason, she was off her game, and she was like, "Okay, if you win, we'll play another round, but if I win, we play Monopoly." And I started sweating a little bit. Luckily, I won. I've played Monopoly once in the past 25 years, and it was I think Julia was there, and our friend Rachel and Rachel's husband Matt, and Matt just crushed us. He's so good at Monopoly, I don't understand. He obliterated us. This is on a 2x2. You can see up in the map above Lucas's head. It says Atari Sunnyvale. There's 39 players in here with me currently, and it's a 2x2. But yeah, so I just remember Monopoly being super boring, but I loved Mousetrap. I've always enjoyed was it Sorry that has the popper thing in the middle?
I think so. I think
I
there's
used
a couple
to get
games that had the popper in the middle.
I used to play that with my younger siblings, and they'd get mad because I would do a thing where I would like trap their pieces between my pieces. So like no matter what they rolled, they could only advance so far or something. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong game, but there was something where you could like you could line up your characters so that way they wouldn't. You could always pick to choose to move a specific one because you'd have multiple on the board, and you could intentionally slow down other people. Trouble is the one with the popper in the middle. Sorry is the one where you have 4 pieces, I think. Rules to Mousetrap? What?
So Panda says that let's read her comment from earlier. She said you spent an hour setting it up for like 20 minutes of fun. She was saying that Mousetrap is the most frustrating game to set up ever, and I was asking if she'd ever actually read the rules for it. And I say this not as like a condescending comment. I'm asking like honestly because I know for the first like 5 years that I played Mousetrap, I never read the rules once. And we would just start by setting up the game and letting it play out.
Yeah, no,
but if you actually read the rules,
yeah,
you actually go through the setup process while you're playing the game.
Right.
And so it seems completely different.
Yeah, so that is true. The rules to Mousetrap, you build the Mousetrap as you go around the board.
Yeah.
But the thing is I was the oldest by 7 years. I might have even been an only child when I got Mousetrap. And I didn't typically play board games with my parents very often. We usually played card games. We'd usually play Rummy. But I would, because I was just home by myself, I would just build Mousetrap and set off the trap. And that was fun for me. And I liked building with Legos, so that was just something that I would do. 17 points of interest? Oh my goodness, that's the most points of interest I've ever seen in a map before.
I mean, it's a very interesting map. It makes sense.
There's a lot of stuff going on here. I can see Breakout? Is that what it's called on Atari? I feel like there's a different name when it's in Atari.
That looks more like, 1 second, is that Asteroids? Or is
this does not look like Asteroids.
No.
This is Asteroids over here with the spaceships. I just picked up one of the spaceships too. They're huge. I didn't realize how big they were. I bought one.
How big?
I didn't realize how ginormous these things are. I always thought they looked like snow speeders from Star Wars.
I said the same thing.
Ooh, what is this over here? I haven't really been looking. This is really pretty over there, whatever that is. I see a centipede and millipede over there.
I must now go to the Atari collection.
Is this Missile Commander? I imagine it'll tell us. That's probably what all these points of interest are, right? They're telling us what's here. Oh, there's a color game here. Red, blue, green, white, yellow. And we're gonna follow the voxelite path here.
I think that's a smart move.
Missile Command. I think I said Missile Commander, so it's Missile Command.
So the top 10 most popular Atari games of all time were Pong, Adventure, Space Invaders, Asteroids, Miss Pac-Man, Pitfall, Frogger, Hubert, Joust, and Pole Position.
So that list is semi-inaccurate.
Okay.
Because Ms. Pac-Man is not an Atari property. So the list you're looking at is the most popular games that were on Atari. But not games made by Atari.
Gotcha, okay.
And so the Sandbox's partnership with Atari is for specifically Atari games.
Interesting, I didn't know that. That's really cool.
Yeah. So Pac-Man is a Namco Bandai property. Red is 1. Remember that?
Oh my god, the spaceships from Asteroids? They're less than 50 sand.
Yeah, that's why I picked them up. They're very inexpensive, but they're ginormous.
Okay, well, I'm adding these to my cart.
Yeah. Can I talk to these people? We're under attack. Prepare defenses. Missile command.
Pew 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 pew.
I can't wait to see like these games kind of recreated once we well actually with presets we should be able to do a lot more. There's a reset button here. What does that do? I want the reset button to do something. It's a pillar. Oh, okay. It's a giant Atari controller. It's cool. Love the little details.
I'm really excited to see the old Atari games recreated in the sandbox. Really excited about that.
Oh, there we go. Are the giveaways done yet?
Oh, I closed it out.
Or the no, not the giveaway, the giveaway, the giveaway.
Giveaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing that we're doing now.
This is Centipede. I like the way the portals look here. These are really cool portals.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna start deduping.
All right. Who's this? Gilbert. Harder, faster, deadlier, the not-so-long-awaited sequel to Centipede. Flying and crawling insects fill the screen, and you're left. Wait, and you're just an elf with a bow. In terms of difficulty, Millipede was insane. Maybe I never played Millipede. I'm trying to remember if I ever actually played Millipede before. No, I played Centipede. Giant mosquito. It's terrifying. There's Centipede. Oh, green 3. What's in here? Ooh, we can go inside the whole volcano. Rauf fell into the lava and is not dying. Hey Panda, here's a good hiding spot.
Where is it? This is the bottom of a volcano?
This is inside the lava flow.
There you go.
Wait, can I? There we go. There I am. Oh, you can see my shoe.
You gotta see something. I mean,
there you go.
Movies,
now I'm totally hidden.
You always see the little toes poking out. It just makes it fair.
It's kind of an unfair hiding spot, right? Like,
Disagree.
what if I go into like one of these and just yeah, I feel like lava should be off limits. It's like basically cheating.
Fully disagree.
Well, oh, can you still see my username though?
Exactly.
Who's here? Who's here? Is this somebody who's watching? Who's up here? Vicarious. Come and sit in the lava. Are you watching? Go in the lava. I want to see if I can see your username still. In here. It'd be funny if they're not even watching and I'm talking to them.
Would not surprise me.
See, I can't see my own name, so it doesn't.
Nope.
Vicarious says you can see my name still. Okay. That's a little disappointing. But still, even with all that, let go again. What?
Okay, so we have one person who entered the form like 50 times.
50 times? Well,
Yeah,
then they're all getting disqualified.
obviously. But I'm also putting them on the list for disqualifying them for the next one.
Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, if it's like one extra entry, it's like, okay, maybe you misclicked or something, or you didn't understand. But if it's 50 times, that means you're trying to cheat.
Yeah.
So we don't do that. We don't do that here.
Don't do that.
Okay, so the lava does cover up my username. I feel like it's too good of a hiding spot, right? Especially if there's a lot of lava in the map. And the lava doesn't... Did I get trapped? Okay, I was able to hop out. The lava just covers you up too well. Like here, like, oh, I could pretend to be a rock, but you'd still see my username in this case. But when the lava totally covers you, it's like unfair. Hiding in a 2x2. Good luck searching, LOL. Kind of like one letter, but still good. Okay, so that's that kind of, I think that evens it out a little bit, makes it a little more fair. Is if because you can't see your own username, you can't ensure that it's perfectly lined up. So you'll never know if you're perfectly hidden or not. No! I slid off. Oh, what's this? Minor 2049er. Alright, we're trying to find the rest of this voxelite here. Trying to get under 1500 on the leaderboard while working at the same time. Oof. I mean, I'm... I feel you there. I'm working on the sandbox, and I can't even get all the EP that I need to. If I was doing everyday streaming and playing the experience each time, yeah, I could probably
oh yeah,
do it, but that is not something that I plan to do again unless I am working as just a streamer, because trying to do streaming every day along with doing other creative things is just too much for me. Adventure. Okay, it is Breakout. Because there's also like Arkanoid and other games that are like that, but oh, I didn't mean to click on this guy. Your intelligence. What? I don't understand. I just like talked to somebody, I think. I didn't understand what that conversation was about because I accidentally skipped the first line. PandaPops says, random bit of work is done now. I can play games. What's this wall art here? They're like soldiers or skeletons?
1 second, I'm done deduping. I will take a look.
Okay.
I think that's it's two people holding hands.
Okay, yeah, it could be like an Adam and Eve thing. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Now that I look at it closer, I was looking at the thing behind, like in the middle between them, looked kind of like a spear.
But, it does.
But
a gate or fence.
Yeah, could be a lot of things, but I think it's in the background. It's not the primary. This is a cute little bridge. It's very simple, but I like the. I don't know. There's just something pleasing about the way it curves up.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like children's playscapes.
Like those Tyco toy sets.
Yeah, I guess, but I was thinking more like the playgrounds.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All
right, I got this form all deduped, and I got 3 winners pulled out of it.
All right, who are our winners?
Okay, so Wizzy's green hat is going to ASYL330 over on Twitch. Congratulations on Wizzy's green hat. Now, Wizzy the purple's hat. Give me 1 second. Also a winner on Twitch.
Rigged.
Wambo Pambo.
Wambo Pambo?
Wambo. Yeah, Wambo Pambo. Congratulations, Wambo Pambo. You're not a robot, and you won yourself a purple hat. Now, for the Alpha Pass winner. We got a winner on YouTube today.
There we go.
Coacher. Congratulations on winning an Alpha Pass for Season 3.
All right.
Oh, P.S. If anybody gets an email or sees some sort of a link about land sales for Alpha Season 4,
yeah,
that's not real. Please don't touch that. Please don't click that. Please don't engage with it.
Yeah, always double check. And I mentioned this on the last time I was helping with the stream. That was on Thursday. The Sandbox does not... Oh, I had the interface hidden and I didn't realize it was in a conversation. I was like, why can't I move? I mentioned this on the Thursday stream. The Sandbox does not typically, as a company from its official platforms, do any sort of FOMO sales of like, surprise, this sale is live now. We didn't tell you about it in advance, and now you've got 30 seconds to buy a land now. Like, the Sandbox just doesn't do that. We don't have any problem usually with land sales selling out. We don't need to manufacture hype with FOMO for these things, right? There's a lot of demand for them. And by giving people advance notice, we give them a chance to convert their ETH to sand or to buy sand or whatever they need to do to participate in the sale. And so the sales run better. And so anytime you see something with FOMO like that, you should be suspicious of it. Be like, is this real? And then double check the official Sandbox sources, multiple of them. I wouldn't just do Twitter, be like, what does Twitter say? Are they talking about this? And if you see comments are turned off on anything like that. Like the Sandbox has made it so only people tagged can reply, or Instagram they turned off comments, or Discord they turned off the general chat, then probably somebody's doing something sketchy and is trying to prevent the community talking about it. Even when people are doing FUD in the chat and not being particularly nice, we might put into slow mode, but typically we leave the chat platforms open, and you should be able to talk to real people in the community that can be trusted, yeah, we're not trying to pull a fast one.
I can't be trusted.
You never know what Lucas is gonna say.
Don't trust me.
Chances to win is 1 in 300. That does sound about right. Maybe a little bit smaller than that when you consider that some people have already won, so they wouldn't have been able to win otherwise. Did I find? Okay, I found enough voxelite. I don't need to do any more voxelite collecting. I do need several more digits for the number game. And, it seems I did all the point of interests. Oh, point of interest number 2. It's separated out into several quests. Okay. Oh, that probably explains. I went to some of these places before. I thought every single game was going to have a point of interest, and some didn't. So I wonder if the places... Oh, there's a blue 4. I wonder if some of the places that I went to before I have to go back to now because I didn't collect the point of interest.
Probably.
There's another question here, too. Hey, you look like someone that could jump. You know, I'm something of an adventurer myself. Great, then go inside that pit to begin. Okay. Woo!
You look like someone that could jump. That's very presumptuous of them.
Ooh. Well. I'm okay with it.
Oh, wow.
Everything's upside down.
I'm 100% okay with that.
What am I doing? I'm just trying to get to the end of the parkour race. I don't actually know where it is.
This is like some Metaverse MC Escher painting. I don't know how I feel about it.
That's where I started, right?
I have no idea.
Or no, I started on the blue side.
All I know is red lasers generally cut you in half, so be careful.
I don't actually know where the end goal is in here. Oh, hey, it's a goblin.
Hmm? Oh. That it is.
Yeah. One of those guys.
Is that a Goblin Town goblin?
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
I don't know where am I supposed to go there?
Follow your heart, Alex. Follow your heart.
Or maybe this is okay. I was seeing
quad.
Oops. I was seeing the other finish line. I think it's the finish line over there, but I thought it was this. I thought that was another starting point. I misunderstood what that was.
That's fur.
So this way. There we go. That's what I was supposed to do. It kind of is another starting point. So, wait, could I have just run around the building?
You mean the economical way of doing it?
I don't know that it would have been any faster though.
Oh, okay.
Because you have to jump down to start the quest. And then the amount of time it takes to go back up the ladder and around the building to get to the other side probably wouldn't be any faster than if you just go across here and then there and then ha.
What happened?
So I don't know that I'm going to get the world record or anything, but I did find a very fast way to do it. Lucas reminds you of some actor or something. Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna take it as a compliment.
Yeah, I would too. Like,
Thank
okay.
you very much.
Like any particular actor, or just he just seems like he would be an
All
actor.
All of them.
All of them.
I am an amalgamation.
You trained an AI with a data set of all actors ever through all of history, including theater, and
Broadway,
ancient Greco-Roman, you know,
especially Greco-Roman.
and then they spit out Lucas, and that's how he came into existence. He is all actors.
That old Superman story I was telling earlier, dirty lie. This is how it actually happened.
All right, I need more points of interest. That's what I'm doing. Great Jabba chuckles. I don't really remember. I can kind of hear it in my voice, or not in my voice, in my head.
Hear what in your head?
That was a soft evil cackle. That's what that was.
Okay, gotcha.
Me laughing at finding the way that I can skip most of the parkour.
That was a good one though. I heard that laugh. I remember that one. It was good. It's good. Felt it in my spinal cord. That's when you know it's a good evil laugh.
Right. Of course. What is this TV's area? Can you get in there?
It's Uncle Sal's low sale emporium. A whole bunch of TVs for sale. They're all cathode ray tubes, so they do not sell flat screens.
There's a duck in there. I don't know if I can get inside though. It looks pretty well sealed up.
I think you can get in.
Yeah, it's like totally encased in glass. Wait, what? Did you see that?
See what?
The guy with the mohawk. I think that's the same one who we saw. Look at this one. Ah!
What just
I've
happened?
seen this happen before, very rarely. It's very hard to like figure out what this bug is because it's only happened a few times. It happened once to Joe. Sometimes the avatar gets stuck, but I feel like wasn't this the same person that was stuck in that weird position, sliding off of something in the WMG land?
Yep.
Maybe it's something with their avatar.
Well, they look like they're posing like the captain, you know. That's just how they stand.
They
Nothing
walked
awkward
down the
there.
stairs and it gets stuck. Okay. Good to know. That might help us figure out what's causing that animation to get frozen like that. That's a pretty funny bug though.
I'm digging it. I'm saying don't fix it.
Everybody was really sad when Snoop Dogg stopped levitating when sitting down.
I mean, he was just so high.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense to me.
It did. It
Like,
did
from a-
make sense. It
from a
was on
branding
brand.
standpoint.
It was
Yeah,
on
yeah.
brand. Maybe we'll bring that back. I don't know. Oh, I already got the green 3. There's only one number that I'm missing, and it's a 1 in 4 guess, so I feel like it shouldn't be too hard. Where's the last? Ah, there it is. Is it always going to be so gray? The whole raffle process. So gray? I don't know what that means. Maybe they mean like opaque? I feel like it's not. I think everything's explained in the rules. Yeah, there's a rules page that explains how all the raffle stuff works.
Yeah.
It's a little dense, I guess.
When you
it's not very fun reading.
When you say opaque, you mean it's just not transparent?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah, that's what Weldon Huang said. Gray means not transparent.
Oh, okay, gotcha. No.
And that's what I guessed it to mean, but I don't know that I've heard gray used that way before.
I haven't. So, yeah.
But yeah, it's all the rules are on the rules page. Oops. I keep on trying to do the same jump, but there's really not a purpose to the jump because I can just get over here this way. Oh, that didn't work. Points of interest number 3. I don't know how I feel about the quests being divided up. I mean, I guess it adds to like the exploration, meaning like it takes you back to areas you already went, but I kind of it definitely spaces out the time. It's going to make speed running this harder to know the fastest way to do it. Actually, I don't know that it would be harder. It might actually be easier to find the fastest run when you're forced to do only 4 of these at a time. You have to do them in order. So, it limits the number of possibilities. But I suppose all of the decisions you make, which endpoint, which is the last of the 4 locations you visit, would set you up to go for the next quest.
One question for you real quick, Alex, and this is something that I think we were talking about in our group chat earlier. Danny over on YouTube says, it says I only have 20 EP on WoW, and there are only 5 more EP to be earned from quests yet to be released. That's only 25, and it says there's 26 total. Where is the extra 1 EP? And this is a bug, correct? There is actually only 25?
On the World of Women one?
Correct.
I'm not sure what the EP on that is. Yeah, I'm not sure on the World of Women one. I haven't checked that one out yet. There have been some bugs so kind of the way EP works is each quest that you do has like a unique ID. Even when you're making something in the Game Maker, there's like a unique ID for the quests. And so if you rebuild a level and you change the quests, that changes the unique ID on them. So as levels have gotten updated for the season, sometimes they've had to like re-link the IDs to the EP to make sure that people can get those things. So there have been times where they've had to correct them, or in the case of there were some where like the quest was bugged, and some people got like times that didn't make sense, so they're like resetting. They recreated the quest, and they're gonna basically reset the leaderboard on that particular quest by getting rid of the old one and having the new one that replaced it, that is fixed. But they need to relink the EP to the new quest.
Gotcha.
So sometimes things like that are happening. But that would be something where I think that the question would probably be better asked in Discord. There's probably somebody there who knows what's going on with the EP specifically better than me. I mostly do testing on the game mechanics and the level design, stuff like that. I'm not too involved. I'm not at all involved in the EP selection process, and there's just a lot. You know, there's over 1,000 EP available for the season, so I don't know the answers for each single point there.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, Cosmogrog says testing game mechanics, or in other words, breaking games.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
That's very accurate.
That's exactly what I've been doing. Points of interest number 4. How many points of interest were there in this? 16?
742.
We'll be here a while.
Give or take a couple.
Oh, is Crystal Castles open? Can you check on the map if Crystal Castles is open yet? Or maybe you already know.
I do not know. I can check for you right now.
Okay. Because I can enter it because I have because I can enter any experience right now, but I don't want to launch it before it's released.
I think that's fair. Go on a second. There we go. Crystal Castle is in Atari.
It's another world. It should be next to Atari, I think.
Okay.
I mean, it might not be next to it. Holdo Hill says, FAQs, giveaways done. Cheaters will be banned from
Crystal
Leaderboard.
Castle is open.
You will need to KYC in order to collect rewards. Yes, except for Wizzy giveaways. At this point, we are not KYCing for the NFT giveaways, only for the Alpha Pass giveaways. And you said it's open today?
Correct, it's open.
Okay, cool.
I don't know when it opened. 1 second. It's right here. Atari Crystal Castle. Not visited. 0 of 11 earned. Does it not say when it was released?
It should say it on that panel on the right side when it came out.
Yeah. And not 11 quests. Maybe it's because it opened today. No, it just doesn't say. I thought it did. Here, I have an idea. I'm actually going to go back to the start.
We're just going to brute force the yellow number since I didn't spot it.
So it came out yesterday. Friday the 9th is when Crystal Castle came out.
Okay. All right, yellow is 2 somewhere. All right, so I think we did everything here.
It looks like it.
Yep, we got 8 out of 8 EP, although I did want to try something here. I wanted to see how fast of a time I could get on that parkour thing, if I get it right. And then compare it to doing it the wrong way. I'm seeing what I can get away with here.
I'm okay with it.
Actually, we'll do it the wrong way first, because I feel like the shortcut way that I have is even faster.
I mean, if you know how to do it faster and you don't, I'm just going to be disappointed in you. So,
all right. So it's down under here.
Question for you.
What's up?
Let's say you complete a quest and you complete it in 10 seconds. And then you redo it and you complete it in 12 seconds. It keeps the lower time, correct? It doesn't bump you to the most recent time?
It always keeps your shortest time. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just
so
making
you
sure.
can complete a quest in 10 seconds, and the next time take 10 hours, and it will still say 10 seconds.
Cool.
Okay,
That's what
so
I thought. I just want to make sure.
wait, what did I? I'm confused. Are there checkpoints? Because I'm confused. What actually activated? We drop down. Do we have to go through all these? Because that's not how I did it before. I totally went the wrong way the first time I tried it. Oops. Stats for speed are not currently working as of the test we ran on Wednesday.
You talk about speed gems?
Yeah.
Yeah, speed gems didn't seem to. Alex was hyper loaded with all his best legendary speedy items, and it didn't seem to affect the time at all.
I think I had 250 points of speed, and the time was basically exactly the same.
That's about right.
Trying to figure out what actually constitutes past the finish line here. Whoops. No. I'm guessing something like somewhere spawns a sensor to show that you passed an area. And that's what completes the quest. Wait. I'm confused. Talks to the guy, activates the quest, and no checkpoints. So I should have gotten it by just running along the top. Because you don't even have to drop into the... I think maybe I just missed the... When I dropped in on the finish side, I think somehow I missed the sensor.
You were going too fast for it?
I think I didn't actually cross the finish line. Like, I didn't cut the tape.
Gotcha.
Trying to figure out how to exploit this.
Of course you are.
Go that way. And then this door, like, had a weird collision. There's that, and... See, that doesn't let me beat the quest. So there's some sort of checkpoint, right?
Probably dead center in the middle.
I have a feeling that you have to cross through where what was that? Vinion B? I'm not sure how to say that. I have a feeling you have to cross that point to let this complete.
Would make sense.
And there's no way to get back from there, but so that would mean that the way that I was thinking is fastest would still work. So you probably have to cross somewhere around here, I would think. And let's see if it'll still let you complete. Oop, I hit the red.
It's the second to the last staircase of blocks before the finish. I think that's where the checkpoint is, what they're saying.
Second to last staircase? Meaning that? I tried walking over that though, and it didn't do it. I jumped over this and then went back and nothing happened. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's that middle somewhere. We're gonna try it again. Oh, second to last staircase, so the one before it. The second to last staircase is the one with the big drop. But you fell into the pit. No, I jumped on the staircase and then I jumped back. You can rewind if you need to. But that was the last staircase, not the second to last staircase. Okay, so the big one with the drop. All right. Big drop is the checkpoint. Well, that means my exploit doesn't work. I'm disappointed.
Hoopy.
Well, you can do part of the exploit. You can do this and then jump here and then you can go this way. But you have to clear this staircase here in order for it all to work. What? But it didn't work. Oh wait, it did work. Wait. Did I not get the quest? Oh, I didn't talk to the guy. I just ran straight in the hole, and I saw that I had the Voxelite quest running, so I thought in my dumb lizard brain was going like, oh yeah, you've got the quest. No. Okay. I was thinking maybe the mushroom would take me there, but I think it's too big of a jump. Speedrun vision. Use the red pattern. Red platform. I'm not sure which red platform that is. It still isn't the fastest way.
But what is the fastest way?
That's the question.
That is the question.
Is it profitable to make NFTs on the Sandbox if you're not famous? I would think so. I mean, I wasn't famous, really. I still wouldn't consider myself famous. But I've built up, over the past 2 years, more than 2 years that I've been streaming here at the Sandbox. I've helped build up a community around the Wizzy stuff. So that's
You've done a really good job of doing that.
Yeah, that was very it's
seems methodical.
Yeah, you kind of make yourself famous, right? It's not a either or. They kind of go hand in hand. No artists are making a ton of money off of NFTs unless they're famous, right? But some of them are famous because of the NFTs they're making.
They build a big community, they build a good brand, they have a cohesive branding structure, and they grow it from there.
I definitely have an advantage being, having the access that I do. I missed. But I think other people can do this.
Absolutely.
But there is a big aspect of building up a community around yourself where, show people what you can do, get them excited about what you're doing.
It's not going to happen overnight.
Use the red. Oh, maybe this is what they meant by use the red platform. You got to jump from there. Oh, I think my head hit the ceiling or something.
Also, why are you gray?
I am gray. What? I'm naked. Where'd my body go? I don't know. Probably because everybody else is gray right now too. I think it just got mad at me. Oh no, Josh the Spaniard's not. I think it just didn't load in correctly for me because I kept on disconnecting out. Okay, there you go. You got to do the coyote time jump, and then you can make that. jump
As we
there.
all know, Josh the Spaniard is actually Josh the hacker, so that explains that.
Okay, so... Oh, I don't even have to jump to the tree. I think I can jump straight to the mushroom. No, it's too high. Yeah, that's too high. So you jump up here, jump to the red. It's difficult to... You have to slow down to speed up. Because if you go too fast, then your feet don't hit the ground right. Oh, I was very close to making that jump. I think that's possible. Use the interstellar ship to vault across. Oh. Oh. I guess you go on the other side. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, you can.
From Huddle Hill over on Twitch, she says, "Slow down to speed up." From the guy who also brought you, walk off the platform and then jump.
I mean, it works, right?
It does. It does. Both of them sound like crazy talk.
Do not recite to me the magic words.
Well done.
I just started reading Chronicles of Narnia to Felicity last night.
Oh, really?
And, well, it took a while to get started because we spent like, because I was like, so this is, a fairy tale, but it starts in the real world, right? And this is like a real, it takes place in England, in 1940. And so and she's like, England, that's where the Queen just died. And I'm like, yes. Well, she was only 13 when this book happened. And then I had to explain to her what air raids were. And
oh wow, that conversation got deep and intense quick.
Yeah, well, because they sent the children out into the country. That's how they end up in that house where the wardrobe is for the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And she's like, and the parents didn't go with them? I'm like, no. Like, are they gonna go back? Like, yeah, they go back.
She's really.
And then they live
deep.
happily ever after. And I'm like, well,
we'll see. One of them turns out to be a real prick. Like, wait a second.
Well, cover your ears. Spoiler alerts for a book that came out in I think the 50s or 60s maybe. They all die in a train crash at the end of the book series. So, if I remember correctly,
I don't remember that, but it's been a long time since I've read Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah, in the last battle, it's like it's the whole like it's the revelations of the allegory, right? And then they all meet again.
IRL.
Well, yeah, in Narnia after they've all died. and there's like a slow dawning there, like the train like flipped over or something.
And somehow we're back here.
Yeah. But they didn't remember that until until later. No, I fell. I turned back to my regular colors.
Oh yeah. Did you do anything, or did it just after one of the deaths?
Oh, it might have been because I died. I wasn't paying that close attention. Sometimes it just happens. Yeah. So so anyway, it took about 15 minutes for us to get through the first paragraph because we had to there were some establishing things.
There were questions that needed to be answered.
That when you're, almost 7, but she just doesn't know. Just doesn't know about stuff.
Stuff and things.
Yeah. I had already watched Indiana Jones by the time I was reading the Chronicles of Narnia, so I was already pretty familiar with World War II stuff.
Okay, let's see. Where is he going with this? Also, have you ever... I know you're not actually... I don't know. Are you a fan of Big Bang Theory at all?
I hate the Big Bang Theory.
That's right. Okay, so there's an episode of Big Bang where... I love the Big Bang Theory. I think it's amazing.
know. We had this conversation before.
Okay. There's an episode, though, where they rewatch Indiana Jones, and Penny looks at the movie and she watches the whole thing, and at the end of it, she goes, you know, you guys realize that Indy was completely pointless for the plot in this movie, right? And they're like, what? No, he does all this stuff. And they're like, yeah. And the Nazis still get the Ark. So, and they still open it, and they still all get fried. So how would it have been any different if he hadn't been there? And I would just remember thinking to myself, what the
United States wouldn't have gotten the Ark in their archives afterwards. It would just be up on this random mountain. That's what the difference is.
Okay.
It belongs in a museum. No, it's going to cold storage.
Cold storage.
Yeah. It's
going to a ledger. It will never be seen again.
All right, I need to practice this jump a few more times. Jump. Nope. Yeah, actually, like, without Indy's involvement, maybe they wouldn't have even found the Ark. I don't, because you got to think, you know, butterfly effect. If he hadn't been there messing with things, would it have been possible that they wouldn't have even figured it out? It's been a while since I've watched the entirety of that movie.
Yeah.
So I saw trying
Crystal Skull, and I got really disappointed in him, and just kind of like took some time away from the franchise.
Yeah, it had potential, but
it did spoiled potential.
Yeah. The fact that it was aliens, I don't think was that big of a problem.
No, not at all.
Because we've already established, like, you know, aliens? Supernatural powers, right? Mm-hmm. in the previous movies, and like Shia LaBeouf, I think was fine for that movie, but like some of the CGI stuff was just took me out so much. The giant ants and stuff was just, it was too much. And like the them being able to drive the cars through a jungle that like dense. Like, it's like how? Did anybody test if this if going to this platform first activates the thing? I would hope it doesn't. That would be that should be like a thing that only happens after you start the quest. Awesome shows like Big Bang Theory. See, so there are sometimes, there are little clips I've seen of Big Bang Theory where I was like, okay, that was funny. But in general, my opinion, and I don't blame other people for liking the show. Like, nobody's perfect.
He sends me mean emails because I like the show.
But the thing is that a lot of times the jokes in the movie seem very mean-spirited towards people who like nerd culture, and a little bit towards, I feel like I'm treading in dangerous waters here, but also feels like a little bit mean-spirited towards like people with like autism or things like that. It just feels like it's laughing at these people instead of with them a lot of times. And I don't know, it makes me feel like I need to take a shower.
Fair enough. To each their own.
Yeah. And and yeah, people can like watch whatever comedians they want and laugh at whatever they want. I don't you know, whatever TV shows they like. I don't think less of people necessarily because of them liking popular shows like that. It's just, for me, as a person who likes a lot of the things that the characters in those shows like, and the writers for that show definitely know more about those things than I do, because they're referencing things that I'm not aware of. Like, I like DC comics and I like Marvel comics, but I've not read a lot of comic books because I simply was just not the environment that I grew up in, nor what I've focused my money and time on since being, now that I could buy a lot of comic books. I do spend a good amount of time diving into wikis about these things and like connecting the dots, and I'm like, I want to know more about this character because I'll like watch a show and then I'll go on a deep dive, and like 2 hours later I'm like, what happened? Suddenly I know everything there is to know about Deadshot or something like oh, like whatever, just like random side character. Like,
no, I know what you mean. I've done that before.
That jump off the spaceship's really hard to like.
So what you're describing right now is how I actually got into my favorite series of all time. And I was doing a deep dive on a side character from the X-Men comics. His name was Mimic. And I found out that at the time, it was like it had just recently started. There was a series, and he was one of the main characters, and it was one of those alternate universe series called Exiles. And because I was doing a deep dive into that character, I found out about that series, and to this very day, it's still one of my favorites. It's just an alternate universe of alternate universes, and everybody gets. It's called the Time Broker. He goes out and he grabs like people that are displaced from time that have superpowers, and he puts them onto a team. And because they're all from non-main universes, anybody can die at any time. And it's just, since you don't have that certainty of characters living forever,
sure,
it makes it just that much more fun, because you never know what's going to happen.
Right. I think the reason I've never really taken a dive into reading the main series of like Spider-Man, Batman, Superman, various characters that I like and I've watched all the movies for and most of the TV shows. The reason I never quite get into those is because of how long they've been around, and I'm a completionist. I like doing everything that there is to do, so I like, I like playing video games
100%.
until I get that 105%, right? There's the 100%, but then there's that extra little bit like, oh, you do this specific thing and then it'll actually put your save, it'll say you're at 105%. Like, I gotta do it. Like, it's just, I got it. So that's my kind of personality. I like, if I'm gonna do something like that, I want to do all the things. And
that.
When you're talking about a comic book that's been around since before my grandparents were born, it's like, it's a little daunting to go like, am I gonna have to start at Superman 1? And then there's so many series that branch off of it, and it's like, I will never be able to read all of it, so I've just never committed. And I think probably I would probably need to look up, if I actually wanted to start reading them, I would want to probably look up somebody who said like, hey, if you want to start and like kind of be up to date, start here and read these ones. And I know people put lists together like that. That's probably what I would do. Right now it's just, a time thing. Like, I'm, working all the time. I have books from high school that I haven't started reading yet. So I have a lot of books from high school that I haven't started reading yet. They're just sitting on my shelf going like, hey, you ever gonna pick us up?
Eventually. Yeah. Hey, big guy, you wanna give us some love? So what you're describing right now, I think a lot of people feel that way. And I think it was like around 2001, Marvel came out with their Ultimate series.
Yep.
And
I remember that.
That was to kind of like combat exactly what you're talking about, is they restarted everything. Spider-Man got restarted, X-Men got restarted, Avengers got restarted, and they just did it all from day one. And they were also able to update and modernize a lot of the stories by doing that as well. It was a lot of fun.
I think I had a couple issues of Ultimate Spider-Man, because that was
really
around
good.
the same time.
Really good.
That was the same time that that the movies came out, or the first Spider-Man movie came out. So so that kind of, I was already, I'd already seen the Spider-Man movie. And then I remember, I think it was Walmart was giving out reprints of the original Spider-Man comic book, which of course, looks, like it was made, in the 60s when it was originally made. And it's like, okay, that's cool. And I can kind of see like how these parts, connect to like what was in the movie. And then I had that issue of Ultimate Spider-Man. And of course the artwork is a lot more modern, a lot more exciting. I don't dislike the old artwork, but it definitely like shows its age and the limitations of the printing process back then. But I have, like the, how to, there's a book that like everybody who ever wants to get into comics always gets. It's the like how to make comics the Marvel way, I think is what it was called.
Yeah.
It was like written by Stan Lee and illustrated by a bunch of the original illustrators for Spider-Man and Hulk and Thor and stuff like that. So I had more books like that, like how to draw books than actual comic books growing up.
I remember my How to Draw Comics the Marvel Way book. I wanted to be an artist so bad for so long, and I got a bunch of those when I first started trying my hand at drawing, and I realized very quickly that boxing and drawing do not go well together. I do not have a steady hand in any way, shape, or form, and I am a terrible artist. So, yeah. Where did you go?
That's how fast I was able to find it.
Oh wow! I had the
it's just on my shelf over there. Like you always keep this handy, right?
That's awesome.
I haven't opened this thing up in forever. Yeah, I used. That's what I went to school for, was illustration and painting. But but I haven't drawn like comic book stuff like that in pretty much since when I was in college. But yeah, I back to Big Bang Theory. It's just
full circle.
Yeah, it's like my wife loves Big Bang Theory, my parents love Big Bang Theory, but whenever I watched it, it always just made me feel like it was making fun of people who were very socially awkward, and I was never particularly socially awkward, but I had all those same interests. So it felt like, on the one hand, it felt like it's saying, you like these things, you must be really socially awkward. And I was like, I don't know, I always really got along with people, or at least I felt like I did. So my own sense of like self, I can't remember what it's called. There's a personality trait, not really a personality trait. There's a bad habit my brain does, where I think people are only humoring me to be nice. Like nobody actually likes me. People just are being nice to me, right? They're like, oh, he's so sad. We'll laugh along. And I know that's not true because my life has proven that in my relationships and my interactions. Like I know that's not the case, but it's just that kind of nagging insecurity that was worse when I was like in high school and didn't have a lot of friends necessarily. Well, more middle school, I guess, and didn't have a lot of friends. I was homeschooled, so I just didn't know as many people. It might have been worse if I was in a public school, and had to deal with bullies and stuff. I probably would have had a harder time. Whatever the case may be. I know that's not a true thing, but when I see it's like a show like that making fun of people with who like these things, it's like, I like those things, but I'm not that bad, right? And then that makes me like take another thing back, and it's like, are they really that bad? Is it okay that they're the way they are, but everybody's laughing at them, not with them, right? So there must be something wrong with them. At least that's kind of how it makes me feel. So it just always made me feel like really awkward, like uncomfortable, to be around that show. But I don't have a problem with a bunch of my friends really like it. Thank you. I think I've won against that insecurity. It's like, it's a nagging thought that's there. I don't think it'll ever go away. It's just something that I know is like a lie that my brain tells me.
We all
and
have
it's
our
like,
quirks.
yeah, it's like I know it's not true. It can't be true. My life would not be the way it is if that was true, right?
Yeah.
And it's irrational. But like, I can't just make the thought go away, but I can recognize that it's not true.
Oh, we all have irrational thoughts. Recognizing it's the key.
Yeah. Yeah, like everybody's what do they call that? It's not divergent thoughts. It's when people say like everybody has like voices in their head, the key is like not listening to them or not doing the bad thing they tell you to do. Like everybody has that weird thought of like, oh, you're holding this expensive thing. What if you just chucked it? Like
all the time.
Yeah.
Whenever I get my hands on something nice.
There's a term for that. I can't remember what it's called. It's like something thoughts. Intrusive thoughts?
That sounds about right.
I think it might be called intrusive thoughts. I'm sure somebody knows what it is. Yeah, somebody else is saying intrusive thoughts. So yeah, you have those intrusive thoughts that are like, ha, you're not good enough. And it's like, no, I'm because people pay me to be friendly to other people, to entertain. So, I think I'm doing okay.
Yes, I'm gonna agree with that.
I'll even say I know I'm doing okay. I'm fine.
Upgrade?
Yeah, upgrade. But the intrusive thoughts are just that. They're intrusive. They like pop in there and be like, hey. Sounds like a comics origin story. I'm pretty sure there's I'm pretty sure there are some villains that are like that, right? They got bullied or whatever. Or they had thoughts that built up too much. It's really that's most of the superhero or supervillain stories, is that they listened to the intrusive thoughts, right?
Yeah. What to say? That's how Captain America's origin story is. He just tiny little guy, used to get picked on all the time by everybody around him, but he just went a different path. Also, want to point out the shirt that I'm wearing today. I didn't even realize it.
Spider-Man. Yeah. So that conversation got really deep, but that's just that's why, like, Big Bang Theory, it's fine for other people to like it. I'm not gonna make fun of anybody. Well, I'll make light fun. I'll be like, oh, it's okay, nobody's perfect. But I'm not gonna be like, I can't stand to be around Lucas. He likes Big Bang Theory. Ugh, so gross.
I don't want to be his friend no more.
It's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm still married to my wife.
See, that's what
I haven't disowned my parents.
Yeah, that's when I knew I was okay. I was in the clear. When Alex didn't divorce his wife.
Okay, so if I slide down to there, it's pretty consistent to make that jump. You just have to actually hit the timing on it right, and then not fall afterwards.
Are you still trying for a better time?
I'm trying to do the shortcut and not fail. Whoop. Not Jackie Chan says, I know I'm amazing. I'm just having trouble convincing everyone else I am.
They're wrong then, not Jackie Chan. It's your job.
I think they're confused because you have the not in your name. And everybody knows that Jackie Chan's amazing. So if you're not Jackie Chan, then maybe you're not amazing.
Oh yeah, Alex is on to something.
So you could say not Jackie Chan.
Whoa. Whoa.
Jazz Wolf says, Alex, try this one. Where are you?
Huh?
There you are. Yep. Okay. Whoops. And then jumping from the red. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I did do that one. I didn't do that one timed. So I'm trying to figure out if I can, because I feel like this way if you land it, is a lot less like zigzaggy.
It's important to stay away from the zigzag.
Yeah, it's a much straighter path, which I feel is faster, but I'm not sure. So you can't keep holding W, because if you do that, then you don't end up standing on the platform, which kind of resets so you can jump correctly. You keep on sliding otherwise. So you gotta let go for just a second. Yeah, but then sometimes you slide off entirely. This is now a speed running. This turned into like, let's catch up on the metaverse, to like, let's speed run this particular race.
This one race.
Ah, no.
You have got a little bit of tunnel vision going on, but it's okay. I respect the determination.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I feel like using the stair steps slows you down. Like instead of jumping up the steps. But if you jump at the wrong time, then it's easy for your legs to collide.
Yeah, and then you just get stuck in that moment that you could have been walking.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I've gotten this jump a bunch of times, but it's getting the jump when the timer's running. That's the hard part. Okay, there. Reset. Run. Jump. Yeah, I don't like that, but whatever. That's pretty good.
As quad duckhead's just floating there.
Quad duck. Oh, yeah. All right. Let's do it 2 more times, and then I think I'll try it timed. And if I don't get it, then I don't get it. Nope. Nah. Danny, you mean me getting it super fast? Yeah, but the timer wasn't running. It was a practice run, so. Ooh, the coyote time jump saved me there. I would have fallen right off. So the coyote jump can actually like really save you from pitfalls sometimes if you miss the jump, but then you're able to hit the jump fast enough. Ice Pilot, just one more. 3 hours later. Yeah, that's the story of my life. It's really hard to hit that engine in the back at the right angle. I did say 2 more on the test runs, but I wasn't happy with either of them.
I think we all knew that's how it was going.
Yeah. One of these days we're gonna need to do like Alex is gonna do the super hard thing, and if he gets it, then people get a giveaway or something.
Oh.
I'm just thinking. It's such a small target, that back of the engine there. Ooh, I overshot? I didn't know that was possible. Alright. Stretch out the fingers.
Crack the knuckles. Pop the back.
I almost landed that. Until you at least do 12. But yeah, that's when I was in karate in high school, was always like, one more push-up. One more push-up. One more push-up for like 5 minutes. It's like, this was supposed to be a warm-up, not a kill death. Like,
kill death. It was karate, so I will allow it. That does sound like it would be legitimate. Like, they're like, okay, 12 rounds of kill deaths now. I can see that happening.
Okay, that was good. That was a good one. All right, let's go. Wait, did I? Oh my God, I got stuck. Oh wait, no, it's just the conversation. Okay. Because I had the interface off. No, I am stuck. Oh, and my hands start to get tired.
A little crampy.
A little crampy. All right. Here we go.
Is this official?
Ah, I messed it up.
That's a no.
No, that one was not official.
Officially
I totally
unofficial.
just didn't do the jump. That was bad. This is why I'm not like a competitive speedrunner. I am competitive. I do try speedruns, but I don't try to make this like my main thing because I'm not very good at it.
That's fair.
You just keep on throwing yourself at it enough times till you get lucky. That's how I do. All right. Nope. I need to at least like don't jump on the edge, jump before it. Yes, I know. Yes. No, I know how I'm supposed to do it. Put PandaPops up to it. Ooh. Is PandaPop still here?
I haven't seen her in the chat in a while.
Yeah.
What are you giggling about now?
Galen?
Hmm?
Did you say, what are you Galen about now?
Giggling.
Oh, giggling. I was like, I don't know what galing is, but I didn't realize I was. Didn't realize I was doing it. What is right here? What is? There's something here. On both sides. I have a feeling it's the door collision, but it's weird that it's
that pops up.
It's weird that
it's
it's
on
on
both
that
sides.
side.
Yeah, it's probably the door collision because there's none on. You can run through it this way.
But there's none.
Push E. See what happens. See if it moves.
So there's this collision, right? But the doors are turned that way.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't know, it's weird. Okay. One more practice jump. All right, ready, jump. After. Okay, that was good enough. I would take that. I would take that. All right, we gotta do that. Wait. I have an idea. I have an exploit idea.
Is it one more?
I saved myself a couple seconds, and it didn't help me because I failed anyway. All right. I think Danny realizes what I did.
The jump up and talk and jump down thing?
Well, it'll save you a second or two to like, because you're already down at the bottom. One more time for Alex is like 10 or 20 more times. Yeah. I really just want to hit that jump. Like, even if I don't make it all the way to the finish line, I want to do that jump on the timer. Pretty close. And got it. $12 seconds? What was that? It was 12 point something. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
I'll take it. I definitely could have done it better. I had at least 1 or 2 seconds in there that were like hang time where I got stuck.
Still, I think
Ice Pilot
that's
says,
amazing.
watching Alex do this leaves very little hope for myself. Me watching me do this leaves me very little hope for myself. Where is this? This is the Atari. Oh, wait, I want to go to the leaderboard.
No Ice Pilot. No one more.
No, I'm happy with this. I can wave this in front of Panda's face and be like,
That's why he does everything.
yeah.
All of these speed runs, they're just so that he can compete with Panda. Nobody else.
12.72 seconds.
Is what you got or what the world record is?
That's what I got. I don't know what the world record is. I could, so if I landed all those jumps perfectly, I probably would be 10 seconds, maybe even sub 10. But I'm okay. My fingers are hurting, so.
I do believe I'm frozen again.
That's because I opened up a browser. You're back. You're moving, I can see.
Ah, okay. Trying to pretend like I was frozen again. Oh. Well done, Alex.
All right. I'll take it. I feel like Panda could probably do that too. I think Panda's good enough at that stuff. She'd be able to get it. Unless she watches the stream, or nobody snitch, okay? Nobody snitch. If she watches the stream, then fine. But nobody tell her about my little conversation fall trick. Because I want to see how salty she gets about it. What if Panda beats it? If Panda beats it, she beats it. I don't get upset about people beating my records. It just drives me to do better. It's more frustrating when you're in like a side-by-side race, right? Like I can get very competitive in like Mario Kart.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
I mean, it's Mario Kart.
Wait, what happened here? I don't know if that was on purpose.
What?
I guess it was on purpose because this is all like crooked here. It's like it shifted and it broke the structure. It's interesting.
Oh.
All right. So, let's do one more roll on the giveaway. I'm going to give away a bone dagger because I hit a really good time there. And I want to thank everybody for watching so long. Super Smash Bros. Is still the ultimate competitive game, in my opinion, especially when you're physically sitting next to them. So I was never as good at Smash as I was at Mario Kart. And I mostly only played on N64 for these. That's where I got really good at it. I mean, pretty good. Good enough for me. When will the Playboy contest results be released? That is a question for Panda, I think. I know Panda's the one who shares the voting form with staff. But I don't know if Panda's the one who like announces the results. So, but you could ask Panda. So we're just gonna roll on the old form. Somebody who's been here since the last.
I have to pull it back up because I closed everything down. So just
that's
give me
fine.
one
That's
second.
fine. No rush. I just noticed all the lasers going up into the sky for missile command. It's pretty cool. Danny says, OMG, I just got 11.9 seconds. No way. I believe it. Like I said, if I had hit all those jumps. So like I've hit some of those jumps. Each of those jumps at one point or another, I've hit perfectly. It's hitting all of them perfectly all at the same time. My lawn's getting mowed. This is very loud. The escape room artist says that Panda says Thursday is when the Playboy results are being given. So there you go. Thursday. Yeah.
Got that winner for you.
All right, who is it?
Congratulations goes out to John Wall 1280051 over on Twitter. Congratulations, John.
Awesome.
You have won an incredible bone dagger. Be
There
careful.
you go.
It's sharp.
And I should be sending those all out. I might send them all out right now, right after stream. I'll see what the Gway's doing. It's usually okay on Saturdays too, and in general, it's been a lot lower. So I've got some other stuff to send out.
I will put the bone dagger on the other item winners tab.
Thank you. Oh, a note. Some people were asking me about Wizzy the Purple Hats. It looks like those were from the GMAE show when Conrad was going solo. So he has those results. He just has to get them to me. He's been under the weather lately. I'm gonna make sure that we don't give the last of them away. Like they will definitely, you will get the prizes. It's just I need to get those winning addresses from Conrad when he's feeling better. So let's hope he gets better real soon. All right. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out and for helping me figure out a better run on that little bit of parkour. It's gonna be fun watching Panda figure that one out. And we will see you on Wednesday.
Bye, everyone.
Have a great weekend.
By.
Show you how to groove through the the time to move.